Get her into the delivery more.
The casting process for the 1971 TV series All in the Family was thorough, with producers Norman Lear and Bud Yorkin seeking the perfect actors to bring the Bunker family to life. For the role of Archie Bunker, Carroll O'Connor was an obvious choice. Lear had seen him in a play and was impressed by his ability to play both humor and drama. O'Connor, however, was initially hesitant about the part due to the character's bigotry. But after meeting with Lear, he agreed to take on the role. Jean Stapleton, who played Edith Bunker, was chosen from a list of 15 actresses. Lear was looking for someone who could portray Edith's warmth and strength, as well as her naivety. Stapleton's audition left a lasting impression on Lear, and she was offered the part. Rob Reiner, who played Michael Meathead Stivic, was a last-minute addition to the cast. The character was originally written as a clean-cut, all-American type, but Reiner brought a different energy to the role. His chemistry with O'Connor was undeniable, and he was cast just 2 days before filming began. Sally Struthers, who played Gloria Bunker-Stivic, was also a last-minute addition. Lear had seen her in a play and was impressed by her talent. She was offered the part after a successful chemistry test with Reiner. Overall, the casting of All in the Family was a collaborative effort between Lear, Yorkin, and the casting director, and their choices helped to create one of the most groundbreaking and successful TV shows of all time.
From you? Well, it makes me think you don't care about me no more. Oh, Archie.
All in the Family, the groundbreaking 1970s TV series, was brought to life by director John Rich. Rich's approach was characterized by his commitment to authenticity and his knack for tackling controversial topics. He drew inspiration from his background in live television, which taught him to think on his feet and handle unpredictable situations. Rich's directing style was marked by his ability to create a comfortable and collaborative environment on set. He encouraged the cast, including stars Carroll O'Connor and Jean Stapleton, to contribute their own ideas and improvisations. This approach led to many memorable moments and helped to establish the show's unique blend of comedy and drama. Rich's creative influences included the work of pioneering television director Ralph Levy, as well as the socially relevant comedy of writers like Neil Simon. He also drew inspiration from his own experiences growing up in a working-class family, which he used to infuse the show with a sense of realism and authenticity. In terms of visual style, Rich favored a straightforward, unadorned approach. He believed that the characters and their stories should be the primary focus, and he used the camera to capture their emotions and interactions in a naturalistic way. This approach helped to set All in the Family apart from other sitcoms of the time and contributed to its enduring popularity. Rich's collaboration with the cast and crew was characterized by his openness to new ideas and his willingness to take risks. He encouraged the writers to push the boundaries of what was considered acceptable for television at the time, resulting in episodes that tackled topics such as racism, sexism, and homophobia. Rich's leadership and vision helped to make All in the Family a landmark series that continues to resonate with audiences today.
Let's face it, your mother married a four-flusher.
All in the Family, a groundbreaking 1970s TV series, introduced us to the Bunker family and their controversial opinions. This show tackled serious issues like racism, women's rights, and war, while remaining funny and engaging. The show featured veteran actor Carroll O'Connor as Archie Bunker, but we want to know who was your favorite character. Throughout its run, All in the Family left a lasting impact on television history and created countless memorable moments. From heartwarming to shocking, there are so many fascinating facts and stories to share about this iconic series. Do you have a cherished memory or personal experience related to this show? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Whether it's the first time you saw the show, a favorite episode, or a character you connected with, we want to know. Stay tuned to learn more about the impact and legacy of this classic TV series.
I was out there all night long, killing myself being happy. Why did you...
The production of the 1971 TV series, All in the Family, took place primarily in a studio, specifically Stage 9 at CBS Television City in Los Angeles. The set design was innovative for its time, focusing on a realistic portrayal of a working-class home, quite a departure from the idealized sets common in sitcoms. The show's creator, Norman Lear, wanted to create a relatable environment for the characters and the audience. The main location was the bunker home, meticulously designed to reflect the family's modest income and blue-collar lifestyle. The set was built with a functional kitchen, living room, and staircase leading to the second floor. This detailed design allowed for smooth filming and the creation of believable storylines, despite taking place in New York. The series was filmed entirely in Los Angeles. This required careful planning to ensure continuity and avoid visual discrepancies between exterior shots and the studio-built interior sets. To achieve this, the production team took photographs of New York City streets and buildings to use as references for set design and exterior shots. One logistical challenge was filming in front of a live audience. The show's producers wanted to capture the energy and reactions of a live audience, but limited space in the studio proved challenging. To accommodate the audience, the production team built a small section of bleachers in the studio, allowing for a more intimate viewing experience. Although not a technological innovation, the use of a single camera for filming was a departure from the multi-camera setup typically used in sitcoms. This choice allowed for greater control over each shot and a more cinematic feel, contributing to the show's groundbreaking realism. In summary, the production of All in the Family combined realistic set design, strategic location choices, and innovative filming techniques to create a compelling and influential television series.
Glue? Sure, there wasn't no Patty, Maxine, or Laverne.
All in the Family is often regarded as one of the best shows in television history. Its attempt to be controversial and groundbreaking also makes it knee-slapping funny, while encouraging viewers to think. The show's main character, Archie Bunker, portrayed by Carroll O'Connor, is a prime example of bigotry, targeting various groups equally. His son-in-law, Rob Reiner, plays his extremely liberal counterpart, resulting in memorable conflicts. Jean Stapleton's character, Edith, adds plenty of humor with her sardonic looks and naivety. The show's beginning theme song was even revised since the line G. Our old Lacell ran great was not easily understood. The show's success during Richard Nixon's presidency raises questions about its potential success during other administrations. All in the Family is known for its memorable moments, such as Sammy Davis Jr.'s appearance, conflicts with the Ku Klux Klan, and the introduction of characters like the Jefferson and Cousin Maud. The show's ability to tackle controversial topics and create memorable moments has left a lasting impact on television history. Despite its age, All in the Family remains relevant and thought-provoking. Its characters and conflicts continue to resonate with audiences, making it a must-watch for anyone interested in television history. Whether you're a fan of classic television or simply looking for a thought-provoking show, All in the Family is definitely worth checking out.
It must have been a different nun. You do look alike.
The creation of the All in the Family score and soundtrack was a collaboration between composer Barney Nee and musical director Charles Fox. The music they created complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the groundbreaking 1970s TV series. Barney Nee, who composed the show's theme song, said in an interview that he aimed to create music that reflected the show's humor and controversial topics. The theme song, Those Were the Days, became instantly recognizable and set the tone for the show's irreverent take on contemporary issues. Charles Fox, who worked as the musical director for All in the Family, was responsible for selecting and arranging music for the show's many musical moments. He chose music that enhanced the emotional impact of the scenes and reinforced the characters' feelings. Fox also worked with the show's actors, many of whom had little to no singing experience. He coached them on their vocal performances and helped them to deliver musically driven scenes with authenticity and emotion. The music in All in the Family was carefully crafted to complement the show's narrative and emotional tone. The composers and musicians involved in its creation approached their work with a deep understanding of the show's themes and characters, resulting in a soundtrack that has become an iconic part of television history.
Get out here, will you? What is it? When your mother-in-law comes home, tell her I had a...
Janice Page, known as the stepmother of Joanne Gilbert, played a role in All in the Family. After her time on the show, she moved on to other projects. Meanwhile, B. Arthur, who also appeared in the series, remained a dedicated fan of the Golden Girls long after its conclusion. She often found herself laughing at old reruns, appreciative of the brilliant writing. Burt Mustin, another cast member, was laid to rest at Forest Lawn in Los Angeles, California. His final resting place is in the loving kindness section, lot hash 78044. One of the most iconic scenes in All in the Family is from the episode Gloria Has a Belly Full. In this scene, Gloria, played by Sally Struthers, is in labor with her first child. The direction, performance, and cinematography all contribute to the intensity and emotion of the moment. The scene is shot in real time, with the camera focused on Gloria's face as she experiences the pain of childbirth. The use of close-ups and tight framing adds to the sense of intimacy and immediacy, making the audience feel as if they are in the room with her. The lighting is dim, with shadows falling across Gloria's face, further emphasizing her pain and vulnerability. Struthers' performance is exceptional, capturing the raw emotion and physicality of childbirth. She screams, cries, and pants her way through the scene, never once breaking character or falling out of the moment. Her husband, Mike, played by Rob Reiner, is equally convincing as he tries to comfort and support her. The impact of this scene on the audience is profound. It is a rare and honest portrayal of childbirth, devoid of the sentimentality and romanticism that often characterize depictions of this event in popular culture. The scene is also a testament to the strength and resilience of women, highlighting the physical and emotional toll of childbirth. According to Struthers, it was a very intense scene to shoot, but it was also very empowering. I felt like I was representing all women who have gone through this experience, and I wanted to do it justice. Reiner echoes this sentiment, adding, "It was a challenging scene to shoot, but it was also incredibly rewarding. We wanted to show the reality of childbirth, and I think we succeeded." Overall, this scene is a powerful example of the impact that thoughtful direction, compelling performances, and innovative cinematography can have on an audience. It is a moment that has resonated with viewers for decades and continues to inspire and move people today.
I don't care. At least I'd have more money than I got now.
Theodore Bikel, known for his role in All in the Family, had a career that extended beyond this popular series. He even auditioned for the role of Goldfinger in the James Bond franchise. In addition to this, Bikel made guest appearances on two long-running dramas, Gunsmoke and Law and Order. Rob Reiner, who played Michael Stivic in All in the Family, wore a toupee for his role. His career also went beyond this series, with Reiner becoming a successful director and producer. These anecdotes highlight the diverse experiences of the cast of All in the Family and their contributions to the world of television.
Sing, sing.
Only part-time. He works day.
All in the Family, a 1971 TV series, left a significant cultural and social impact. The show resonated with audiences due to its realistic portrayal of blue-collar American families, tackling controversial issues like racism, women's rights, and sexuality. It introduced characters that were flawed, opinionated, and unapologetically honest, which was a shift from the idealized families seen in previous shows. The series influenced pop culture by breaking ground on sensitive topics, using humor and controversy to spark conversations. It introduced terms like meathead and dingbat into everyday vernacular and made the catchphrase "stifle yourself" popular. The show also launched the careers of its stars, Carroll O'Connor, Gene Stapleton, Rob Reiner, and Sally Struthers, who became household names. All in the Family contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. It challenged traditional views on gender roles, with the character of Gloria challenging her husband's chauvinistic attitudes. The show also addressed racism, with Archie Bunker's character embodying prejudiced views, which sparked conversations about acceptance and understanding. By presenting these issues in a comedic context, the series encouraged viewers to confront their own biases and prejudices.
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to swear to you? Okay, I'll swear. Pinky swear.
Estelle Parsons, known for her role in All in the Family, became a mother at 27 when she gave birth to twin daughters. She adopted a son in her second marriage and is now a grandmother and great-grandmother. Prior to the series airing, creator Norman Lear filmed Cold Turkey, which featured several actors who later appeared on the show. Carroll O'Connor, who played the lead role of Archie Bunker, was displeased when the show's spin-off, Archie Bunker's Place, was canceled without a proper finale. This led to his vow to never work for CBS again, although he later returned through a different show.
Goodbye.
All in the Family, a groundbreaking 1970s TV series, received significant critical acclaim and accolades during its run. The show, which tackled controversial topics such as racism, women's rights, and homosexuality, was praised for its boldness and realism. The New York Times hailed the series as a situation comedy of exceptional candor, intelligence, and consistency. The Los Angeles Times called it a consistently brilliant show that has broken new ground in television comedy. Audiences also responded positively to the show. It quickly became one of the most popular series on television, consistently ranking in the top 10 in the Nielsen ratings. The show's frank and funny portrayal of a working-class family resonated with viewers, who appreciated its realistic depiction of everyday life. All in the Family received numerous awards and nominations during its run. It won 4 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Comedy Series, and star Carroll O'Connor won 4 Emmys for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. The show also won 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Television Series Musical or Comedy, and O'Connor won 2 Golden Globes for Best Actor in a Television Series Musical or Comedy. These accolades were significant for those involved in the show, as they recognized the groundbreaking work that All in the Family was doing in terms of television comedy. The awards and nominations also helped to solidify the show's place in television history as a landmark series that pushed boundaries and challenged audiences. In addition to its critical and popular success, All in the Family also had a lasting impact on the television industry. It paved the way for other socially relevant comedies, such as MASH and The Jeffersons, and helped to establish the sitcom as a viable format for tackling serious issues. The show's legacy continues to be felt today, as it remains a touchstone of television comedy and a testament to the power of humor to provoke thought and spark conversation.
Lady, I mean, you're going out with Lionel, yeah? I didn't know you'd done that, Lionel.
After his passing, Barnard Hughes was laid to rest at the Church of the Transfiguration in New York City. Jean Stapleton, another notable figure, made a significant career choice when she decided to join All in the Family instead of starring in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where she would have played Mistress TV. This choice proved to be fruitful for Stapleton, as the show ran for 9 years, and she appeared in its spin-off for an additional year. She gained worldwide fame and several Emmys for her work on the show, which is considered one of the most popular and influential of all time. On the other hand, Lucille Ball, a well-known actress, had a different opinion about All in the Family. After the pilot aired, Ball criticized the show, calling it un-American and questioning how CBS could air her show, and All in the Family on the same channel. Ball was concerned about the lewdness and corruption of post-60s American culture, but she ironically praised Three's Company, another sexually oriented show. Ball even hosted a 100th episode anniversary special for Three's Company, while Henry Fonda, her co-star in Yours Mine and Ours, hosted a similar special for All in the Family.
And all his loved ones and you.
The making of the groundbreaking 1970s TV series All in the Family was filled with memorable moments and camaraderie among the cast and crew. Jean Stapleton, who played Edith Bunker, was known for her ability to make everyone laugh with her impersonations of co-star Carroll O'Connor during breaks. Rob Reiner, who played Bunker-Stivic, often brought in scripts he had written, giving the cast a glimpse into his creative talent beyond acting. Norman Lear, the show's creator, fostered a family atmosphere on set. He would often have lunch with the cast and crew, engaging in lively conversations about current events, which frequently inspired storylines for the show. The cast found it particularly amusing when Lear would break into character as Archie Bunker, trying out lines and delivering them with uncanny accuracy. Behind the scenes, the cast often ad-libbed and improvised, which contributed to the show's authentic and spontaneous feel. The writers appreciated the cast's input and incorporated their ideas into the scripts. This collaborative environment was one of the key factors that made All in the Family a groundbreaking and successful series. Conflicts were rare, but when they arose, they were usually related to the intense subject matter of the show. For instance, there were disagreements about how far to push the boundaries of controversial topics. However, these discussions ultimately led to more thoughtful and impactful storytelling. In summary, the making of All in the Family was characterized by a tight-knit cast and crew, shared laughter, and a commitment to tackling challenging social issues. The result was a revolutionary television series that left an indelible mark on the medium and continues to resonate with audiences today.
Oh, I see what's been troubling it. Look, I was having an engine overhaul for 100...
In the early 19th, Burt Mustin had the privilege of attending the first ever World Series, a baseball match between Boston and his hometown Pittsburgh. Mustin later appeared on the Johnny Carson Show, where he shared this fascinating experience. Theodore Bickle, a talented actor, was an active supporter and campaigner for John F. Kennedy during the 1960 U.S. presidential election. His political involvement, however, is just one facet of his career. In 1951, Bickle made his film debut in The African Queen and simultaneously graced the London stage with his performance in Love of Four Colonels. His versatility in the entertainment industry is truly noteworthy.
Got a way to make you very, very upset.
Archie, please.
Stay out of this now, Edith. Come on.
All in the Family, a groundbreaking 1970s TV series, holds a significant place in film history. It dared to tackle controversial topics such as racism, women's rights, and homosexuality, which was revolutionary for its time. The show's honest and humorous approach influenced future filmmaking, inspiring creators to address relevant social issues in their work. All in the Family is often credited with paving the way for other successful TV series that delve into family dynamics and societal issues. Its impact can be seen in shows like The Jeffersons, a spin-off that features a character from the original series, and Modern Family, which explores contemporary family structures with humor and depth. The series also inspired a new wave of socially conscious television, with shows such as MASH, Roseanne, and Blackish following in its footsteps. These shows, like All in the Family, use humor to explore serious social issues and challenge viewers' perspectives. Furthermore, the show's innovative use of a live studio audience, which allowed for immediate feedback and a more interactive viewing experience, has been adopted by many subsequent sitcoms. In summary, All in the Family left an indelible mark on television history, inspiring future filmmakers to tackle relevant social issues with humor and honesty, and shaping the way sitcoms are made and consumed.
Running for mayor. If the black guy wants to get elected, he knows he's got to be twice as smart as the white guy.
Oh, I don't think so.
Carroll O'Connor, known for his role as Archie Bunker in All in the Family, had a diverse acting career. Before the show, he co-starred in 2 films with Sidney Poitier, The Defiant Ones, and For Love of Ivy. After All in the Family, O'Connor headlined the In the Heat of the Night series, based on the Poitier film. In contrast to his character, O'Connor was a quiet, educated man with liberal political views. His co-star, Rob Reiner, even noted that O'Connor was more liberal than he was. James Cromwell, who played Edith Bunker's brother, also had an interesting career. He played a prison warden twice, in The Green Mile and The Longest Yard, both with units of measure in the title. Cromwell also appeared in 2 movies about pioneering space travel, Explorers and Star Trek First Contact. These actors' careers, both before and after All in the Family, showcase their versatility and range, making them more than just their iconic characters.
Excuse me, shush, will you? Barney, it's me, Arch. Listen.
Rob Reiner, known for his role in All in the Family and Archie Bunker's Place, had a significant impact on the careers of several actors. He hired Corey Feldman, who appeared on the All in the Family spinoff Gloria, for his 1986 film Stand By Me. Reiner's wife, Penny Marshall, co-starred with Michael McKean on Laverne and Shirley, and Reiner later cast McKean in Spinal Tap. Harry Shearer, who also made a guest appearance on Laverne, and Shirley starred in Spinal Tap alongside Christopher Guest, who had previously guest starred on All in the Family. Reiner and Marshall were close with the Saturday Night Live cast in the early days, and Reiner met Guest through this connection. Billy Crystal, Reiner's best friend, had already appeared on All in the Family and was later cast in Princess Bride and When Harry Met Sally. Reiner's adoptive daughter, Tracy Reiner, was cast in Sure Thing, and Reiner's mother, Estelle Reiner, famously delivered the line, "I'll have what she's having in When Harry Met Sally." Vincent Gardenia, who played Frank Lorenzo on All in the Family, was born in Naples, Italy, and moved to the United States as a child. He began acting at a young age and made his English-speaking stage debut in the 1955 Broadway play In April Once. All in the Family saw a resurgence in popularity in the early 1990s, with successful rebroadcasts on CBS drawing higher ratings than original programming. The positive response led to continued airings throughout the 1991-92 TV season.
What do you want me to do, break a nail?
Geez, I'd rather die than do that.
Isabel Sanford, known for her role as Louise Jefferson in All in the Family, was actually cousins with Dorothy Butts in real life. Shifting focus to Bea Arthur, who played Maud Finlay, it's worth noting that her first husband, Robert Allan Arthur, passed away from lung cancer in 1978. Lastly, Vincent Gardenia, who played Archie Bunker's neighbor. Frank Lorenzo also had a career outside of All in the Family. He appeared as the same character in both Death Wish and Death Wish Roman II, making him the only actor besides Charles Bronson to play the same character in more than one Death Wish film.
He was jumping up and down and hugging and kissing everyone, including Archie.
Daddy, did you really see the baby being born?
In the classic TV series All in the Family, Mike's college is never specifically named. Only implied, it remains a mystery to viewers. Jean Stapleton, who played Edith Bunker, had a real-life connection to Betty Jane Watson as they were cousins. After his passing, Vincent Gardenia, who played Frank Lorenzo, was laid to rest at St. Charles Cemetery in Farmingdale, Long Island, New York. These are just a few behind-the-scenes facts about the show and its cast. In many sitcoms, a popular plot device involves the main character getting trapped in a room, leading to flashback scenes and the airing of clips from past episodes. For instance, Archie in the Cellar and All in the Family, Big Little Man in the Brady Bunch, and Cold Storage and Family Ties are examples of this trope.
I'm going to stay here with the neighbors for a while, so you go home.
The creation of the 1971 TV series All in the Family involved some unexpected turns. Producer Norman Lear initially wanted Mickey Rooney to play the role of Archie, but Rooney declined, warning Lear that he might face backlash for the character's bigoted language. Meanwhile, Bea Arthur, who would later gain fame for her role in The Golden Girls, had convinced her parents to let her attend summer school in New York, setting the stage for her future acting career. As for Rob Reiner, who played Meathead in the series, he named It's a Wonderful Life as his favorite film in an AFI poll, showcasing his appreciation for classic cinema.
Archie, listen, you wouldn't want to be the cause of somebody.
Carroll O'Connor, known for his role in All in the Family, discovered his passion for acting while attending the University of Montana, where he became a member of the Student Theater Company. Meanwhile, Roscoe Lee Brown, another talented actor, once received a comment from a director about his speech sounding white. Brown, with his quick wit, responded, "We had a white maid." In the 6th season of All in the Family, the names of the cast appeared before the show's title. This change, although simple, highlighted the importance of the actors and their contributions to the series' success. The show's focus on family and social issues resonated with audiences and left a lasting impact on television history.
Look at this grocery destroyer over here. It ain't 3 hours since we had supper.
Norman Lear, the creator of All in the Family, based the characters Archie and Edith Bunker on his own parents. This connection was evident to Lear when he first learned about the British show Till Death Us Do Part, which served as the basis for All in the Family. Sherman Hemsley, who played George Jefferson on the show, was not only an accomplished actor, but also a musician. In 1992, he released an album called Dance, showcasing his love for 1970s rock bands such as Genesis and Yes. In one memorable episode of All in the Family, Jean Stapleton, who played Edith Bunker, took on an additional role. She portrayed a grumpy girlfriend of a local butcher who bore a striking resemblance to Edith, both in appearance and demeanor. This type of gimmick, where the lead actors play doppelgangers, is common in sitcoms. Other shows that have used this device include Happy Days, The Brady Bunch, Different Strokes, The Patty Duke Show, Cheers, and Here's Lucy. However, on All in the Family, this was accomplished with just Jean Stapleton and her dual role as Edith and her look-alike.
So what do you say we do it again sometime, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Sherman Hemsley, who played George Jefferson in All in the Family, and later in his own spin-off show, The Jeffersons, had a notable career in comedy. Before his acting debut, Hemsley's biography is detailed in Who's Who in Comedy by Ronald L. Smith. Roscoe Lee Brown, who played Henry Jefferson on The Jeffersons, had a distinguished academic background before turning to acting. He taught literature and French at Lincoln University. B. Arthur, who played Maud Finlay on Maude, a spin-off of All in the Family, was well known for her starring roles in television. She gained public recognition for her title character in Maude and as Dorothy Spornak in The Golden Girls. These actors' careers demonstrate the diversity and depth of talent that contributed to the success of All in the Family and its spin-offs. Betty Garrett, known for her role in All in the Family, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for her work in live theater. Sammy Davis Jr., another guest star on the show, appeared in not only All in the Family, but also its spin-offs, Archie Bunker's Place and The Jeffersons. Jean Stapleton, who played Edith Bunker, turned down a role in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory to work on the pilot of All in the Family. These actors and their contributions added depth to the series and the television landscape of the 1970s.
He believes in the sanctity of man.
B. Arthur, known for her role in All in the Family, graced the cover of TV Guide 6 times. Billy Halep, another cast member, was working on his autobiography titled There's No Dead End before his passing. James Cromwell, who also appeared in the series, shares a unique connection with his father, John Cromwell. Both have been involved in creating films about us presidents. James has played Lyndon B. Johnson, George Bush, and 2 fictional presidents in various productions. His father, John, directed Abe Lincoln in Illinois. This demonstrates the intergenerational involvement of the Cromwell family in American presidential history through film.
Archie! Oh!
When All in the Family first aired, the characters of George and Louise Jefferson were introduced with only Louise appearing on screen. George, played by Sherman Hemsley, was kept on hold as he was committed to a Broadway musical. Clyde Kusatsu, a lesser-known actor, attended high school in Hawaii before his acting career. As for the show's impact, Carroll O'Connor, who played Archie Bunker, didn't believe it brought about any significant social or political changes or left a lasting impact on television.
About for dinner, huh?
Sure, why not? He's still a friend.
Yeah, well, listen, you're not the only...
Carroll O'Connor, known for his role in All in the Family, completed part of his undergraduate studies at the University of Montana before earning a master's degree in speech in 1956. His passion for performing led him to attend college in Ireland and begin his career on the stage, playing in Dublin, London, and Paris before making his Broadway debut in 1958. Theodore Bickle, another cast member, was interred at Hillside Memorial Park in Culver City, California, following his death. He was laid to rest in the Garden of Solomon, a fitting tribute to his Jewish heritage. Both actors led fascinating lives before and after their time on All in the Family. O'Connor's dedication to his craft began long before he became a household name, and Bickle's legacy as a talented performer lived on long after his final curtain call.
Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo.
Sally Struthers, a talented actress, had a busy schedule during the 1971-1972 season, starring in 2 shows simultaneously. She played the role of Gloria in a popular sitcom, and also voiced the character of Pebbles Flintstone in an animated series. In her personal life, Struthers was proud to see her daughter Samantha Rader graduate from Vassar College in 2001 with a degree in cognitive science. On the other hand, B. Arthur, another accomplished actress, had an interesting experience when she appeared as a witness on a courtroom reality show in 1996. She testified in favor of a defendant who was involved with an animal rights organization and helped the defendant win the case.
Maybe we should start after lunch.
Isabel Sanford, known for her role in All in the Family and its spin-off The Jefferson, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2004. The ceremony was attended by 300 fans, family members, and friends, including Norman Lear and Marley Gibbs. Theodore Bickle, who also appeared in All in the Family, had a successful music career. His 1958 folk song record album, Songs of a Russian Gypsy, became an unexpected hit and remained popular through the early 1960s, becoming Elektra Records' best-selling album at the time. Carroll O'Connor, the star of All in the Family, served as executive producer of In the Heat of the Night. He often invited longtime friends and musicians to guest star, including Gene Simmons, Bobby Short, and Lois Nettleton, who had a significant recurring role in the first few seasons. Many elements of the popular 1971 TV series All in the Family have left a lasting impression. The show's creator, Norman Lear, drew inspiration for catchphrases such as meathead, dingbat, and stifle from the words he heard from his father during his childhood. Sherman Hemsley, who made his television debut as George Jefferson on All in the Family, also reprised this role in the spin-off series The Jeffersons. Hemsley's final television appearance was also as George Jefferson in House of Pain in 26. B. Arthur's appearance in the Cousin Maud's Visit episode was particularly memorable, despite only being on screen for 13 minutes. Her performance was so impressive that it led to the creation of a whole new TV show, Maud, which ran for 6 years. Arthur's portrayal of Cousin Maud was undoubtedly captivating, leaving a lasting impact on audiences.
These past few years, when I graduate and get a job, I'll do the same for you.
Liz Torres, known for her role in All in the Family, also found success as an RCA recording artist and performed for Morocco's King Hassan Roman II. She was even invited to the White House by President Jimmy Carter for America's first National Hispanic Week celebration. Allan Melvin, another cast member, faced personal tragedy when his daughter MYA passed away in 1970. James Cromwell, who also appeared in the series, had the unique experience of acting in two similarly named 1990s movies, The Babe and Babe. His career has spanned many years and includes a variety of roles. In summary, the cast of All in the Family was diverse and talented, with each member bringing their own unique experiences and accomplishments to the show.
She did?
She sat down.
That's exactly what she did.
Sherman Hemsley, known for his role in All in the Family, began his journey in Philadelphia, performing with local groups before moving to New York to study at the Negro Ensemble Company under Lloyd Richards. B. Arthur, who also starred in the series, honed her acting skills at Erwin Piscator's dramatic workshop of the New School in New York City. James Cromwell, who played Stretch Cunningham in the show, has had an impressive career, including portraying 4 different presidents in various productions. He played fictional Presidents Fowler in The Sum of All Fears and Newman on The West Wing, as well as historical figures Lyndon B. Johnson in RFK and George H.W. Bush in Oliver Stone's Film W.
Go on, get in your way. We're all gonna hear one big loud flush.
If you have memories of watching All in the Family from 1971, we'd love to hear them. This groundbreaking TV series tackled important social issues and left a lasting impact on its audience. By sharing your experiences, you can contribute to a larger conversation about the show's significance and influence on television history. Perhaps you related to the characters' struggles, laughed at their jokes, or were inspired by their courage to confront controversial topics. Whatever your connection to the show, we encourage you to share it with us and other viewers. You can help keep the conversation going by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you'll be part of a community that cherishes the power of cinema and its ability to shape our perspectives and memories. So, don't be shy. Share your thoughts, and let's explore the world of All in the Family together.
Did you hear that? Good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on.